You may now be seated.
Distinguished guests, university colleagues, industry and community partners, families and friends, and most importantly, those of you who are graduating today, I extend a warm welcome to all of you. For those of you who have travelled, welcome to warm and sunny Hobart. In recognition of the deep history and culture of this island, I acknowledge the Palawa people, the traditional owners and custodians of the land upon which we meet, and I pay respect to elders past, present and emerging. You know, I sometimes talk with pride about the fact that my own family has been now in Tasmania for 7 generations, but of course there are people in this room whose families and forebears have been connected to Lutruwita, Tasmania for over 2,000 generations. It is an awe-inspiring and humbling comparison. Once again, everyone, welcome to this wonderful occasion. Graduation ceremonies reach back to the beginning of the 1,000-year history of Western universities, a history and tradition that you are all part of today. Today we honour that history and celebrate all that our graduates have achieved and become during their time as a student at the University of Tasmania. As a graduate today, you will each have your own story about reaching this moment and about the people who have supported you along the way. So for everyone here today, congratulations. For those who are graduating, this ceremony provides you with well-deserved recognition from your university that you have achieved a level of excellence in your chosen field. We want the world to know about that. It's something we're deeply proud of, and we want you to go out into the world knowing that your knowledge and skills will make a difference. Many of you are already making a difference. Indeed, there are so many ways you can make a difference, especially as a graduate of a university that is driven to do the same. For example, the world is facing the enormous challenge of climate change, and being named the #1 university in the world for climate action for the 3rd year in a row is testimony to the outstanding work being undertaken right across our university community. A university that I hope you are as proud to be a part of as I am. And it's not just climate action. We've also helped create Australia's most well-educated police force. Every new Tasmanian police officer is also a university graduate, a unique situation in Australia and exceptional on the world stage. The Tasmania Law Reform Institute continues to offer advice to ensure that Tasmania's legislation is the best it can be for our changing world. Our educators are working hard to address early years literacy, a critical issue for Tasmania, which continues to have some of the nation's poorest adult literacy and education participation outcomes. Whatever path your life and careers take, you too will make a special Tasmanian contribution wherever you are and wherever you go. Whether you're originally from Tasmania or not, I hope you all now feel a little more Tasmanian and that you will always treasure your connection to Tasmania and its people. The Tasmanian way is sometimes understated, and there are special things that come with this, including a quiet determination and adaptability that underpins many of Tasmania's great successes. We like to think that this Tasmanian way also fosters people who are multi-skilled and who truly get on and do great work for Tasmania and for the world. Over the last 134 years, our graduates have been doing just that. Today, you join them. We are immensely proud of you. Congratulations. It is now my great pleasure to invite John Manning to present the occasional address. John graduated from the University of Tasmania in 2009 with a bachelor's degree in computing with honours. He has since then gone on to become an award-winning game developer, technical author and public speaker. Since 2008, he has been the director of the independent game development studio Secret Lab, which he co-founded with Paris Butfield Addison. John specialises in mobile game development, narrative development and tools development, with his work featured in numerous highly acclaimed games. John is a prolific presenter, covering topics from board game design to artificial intelligence. He has co-authored several books on Unity and Swift, sharing his extensive knowledge with the community. In 2015, John completed his doctorate in human-computer interaction at the University of Tasmania, focusing his PhD thesis on the manipulation of ranking systems in social media sites. Currently, he is dedicated to working on the popular narrative tool Yarn Spinner, which powers award-winning stories and games. I invite the highly accomplished John to present the occasional address.
Deputy Chancellor, distinguished guests, members of the university, graduands, ladies, gentlemen, and friends. Ceremonies like this are important because this is the university's last chance to give you one final piece of advice so that you're all set up to walk out the door and swing effortlessly into the rest of your lives. And it's important that it be someone who is a role model, someone who's lived a life, and most importantly, someone you can look up to as a wise, approachable, aspirational figure. And as someone who's reached an astonishing 37 years of age, who wrote a PhD about the fact that people lie to each other on the internet and then end up working in video games, I feel uniquely qualified to impart a lifetime of essential wisdom that's guaranteed to give you everything you need. What helps is that I'm also dressed as a wizard. To that end, I'm now ready to share with you the secrets of unstoppable success and happiness. And the first secret is that you will not do it alone. Not a single good thing that has happened to me in my life or in my career has happened solely thanks to me. When I was doing my undergraduate degree, I learned as much from my peers as I did from my lecturers and tutors, hanging out in one of the Macintosh computer laboratories at the School of Computing. The Mac Lab, as we creatively called ourselves, were a group of people who realized that there was as much to gain from using computer science to make the world's most annoying software as it was to create a formal proof of a program's correctness. At the same time, I had an overwhelming lack of understanding of what I was going to do with myself once I had graduated. Now, some of you in the room might be in a similar position to where I was, because studying at university gives you a structure to your life. It allows you to wake up and say, I'm a student, I study computers. I just woke at 11 a.m. and I persuaded myself that a packet of soup and some instant noodles represents a complete meal. Now, when you leave university, all of that structure goes away. And unless you're impossibly well organized, you can find yourself scrambling to figure out what the hell you're going to do next. I did. So, like any smart person, I immediately put the problem off and I went back to university and did an honours. And then when that was over and I still didn't know what to do, I panicked and I did a PhD. It took me a full decade to figure out what it was that I wanted to do, and it took the combined effort of multiple sets of parents, an endlessly supportive family, and groups of friends who were all making the exact same kinds of mistakes as me along the way. I've been tremendously lucky to have had an enormous amount of support in my career, and so one of the key pieces of advice that I want to give the graduates here today is to be as lucky as possible. I found that that's really helped. The second secret, though, to unstoppable success is to say yes to every single good opportunity and to no to every bad opportunity. And the third secret is being able to tell them apart. Because you'll hear advice like, say yes to everything, the worst thing you can say is no. And this is terrible advice, because there are absolutely some things you should say no to, but what's even worse is, there are often things it's impossible to know the difference, even after the fact. I started a small company with some of the MacLab people at the same time as starting my PhD. Now, this is a great idea, because you have plenty of time when you're doing a PhD to focus on critical decisions that are important for the success of your business. But through a series of fortunate coincidences and misinterpretations of some social situations, we found ourselves working in Silicon Valley for a company who had over 150 million users. And we were asked to take over their iPhone app. So we did. And 6 months later, a bug in code that I wrote took down the entire app for all 150 million people around the world. And then they got acquired by Google. And so we moved back to Australia, and after that, one of the world's most successful publishers asked us to write a book. And you can see how much this might make it difficult to give advice. Every piece of decision, every single decision I've made has been one where I don't know if it's the right call or not. I don't know the difference between a good opportunity and a bad one, and at this stage, I'm beginning to think that I never will. But I am starting to notice patterns, and one of the most important ones I'm noticing is that the good opportunities are the ones where you can help people. Helping people at a small scale, where it's you and your friends helping each other with your assignments. Helping people at the larger scale, where you use the skills and resources you've developed over the course of your education to help your community. Helping people at the larger scale I know of, which is where you take what you know and you create opportunities for other people. Graduates, I don't know what's next for you, and I don't know what personal circumstances exist in your life that will make the rest of your time on Earth easier or harder. But what I do know is that you can't do it alone. Some of you are returning to your home country or moving to another. Some of you will leave Tasmania and start your careers on the mainland. And some of you will stay here. Some of you are just starting your careers, and some of you are already impossibly old and wise, like me, and already know what you're doing. But the one thing that I do know about every single one of you is that in this room, you are surrounded by people who are on the same journey. It is these people with whom you will discover your next steps. And if that doesn't work, you can always go back to university and do it again. Thank you.
Well, thank you, John. That was brilliant. It was funny. It was meaningful. And you really have packed a lot into your 37 years, but it's good to know that times change. So you tell us that in your day it was noodles that constituted a full meal. In my day it was a box of barbecue shapes. But thank you, well done. I now call upon Associate Professor Kristen Harmon, Chair of Academic Senate, to present candidates for degrees and diplomas.
I call upon candidates to stand. Deputy Chancellor, I commend to you the candidates whose names are listed in the conferral list before you for admission to the degrees and for the award of the diplomas shown. They have completed all the requirements for their awards to the satisfaction of the Academic Senate.
By virtue of the authority vested in my office, I admit you and the candidates in absentia, as listed in the conferral list before me, to the degrees and award the diplomas for which you and they have qualified.
Please join with me in congratulating the new graduates and diplomats. Graduates and diplomats, please be seated. Deputy Chancellor, the graduates and diplomats will now be presented to you.
I now call upon Mr. Tyson Wanker, representing the Executive Dean of the College of Sciences and Engineering, to present graduates in that college.
Thank you, Chancellor. For the award of the Bachelor of Science and Bachelor of Marine and Antarctic Science, Oliver Lowry. Natasha Mina Teresa Trundle. For the undergraduate certificate in Antarctic and Climate Science, Vanessa Douglas Ailes. David Edward Gutteridge. Angus James Lewin McAdam. For the undergraduate certificate in Sustainable Living, Rachel Amy Randall. For the Diploma of Sustainable Living, Susan Baird. Josephine May Comston. Wendy Carol Ivey. Sarah Marie Marler. Belinda Marie Nadal. Stephanie Lee Neulinger. Nicole Ann Press. Eric Waterstrad. Isabella Scarlett Whitaker. For the Bachelor of Applied Science in Nautical Science, Dmitry Shvets. For the Bachelor of Design, Talia Hall. For the Bachelor of Engineering, Technology, Civil, Yu Yung Chung. For the Bachelor of Engineering Technology, Mechanical, Hannah Elizabeth Bevan. For the Bachelor of Engineering Honours, Mechatronics, Joshua Kane Cooper. For the Bachelor of Information and Communication Technology, Tsigarida Aligan Alamahu. Samjuata Dahal. Mihinduku Solidariaj Melina Sesandi Daragmashni. Liam Thomas Freeman. Aidan Hendrik Halm. Jeremiah Horn. Lin Yi Huang. Yulin Liao. Yufeng Liu. Mitchell Travis Long. Manoj Maharajan. Georgina Shadforth. Rashmi Sharma. Jinhao Tian. Tammin Sinclair Westlake. For the Bachelor of Marine and Antarctic Science, Angela Adelia. Amira Abdullah H. Al Nufali. Marion Claire Brown. Gemma Elizabeth Cook. Amelia Claire Jensen. Nicholas Axel Lickjono. Lydia Schuller. Jinghan Tan. For the Bachelor of Marine and Antarctic Science and Bachelor of Philosophy, Ki Ning Tan. Liam Watling. Olivia Jane Wilkes. For the Bachelor of Natural Environment and Wilderness Studies, Amber Peacock. Catherine Margaret Waddington. For the Bachelor of Science, Hamish Craig Allen. Eleanor Kate Beattie. James William Harkness Brown. Yi Yan Yvette Chan. Jasper Fowler. Lachlan Ian Frawley. Chloe Marie Holy. Marnie Elizabeth Horton. Nicolin Kwok. William Luke Plum. Braden Anthony Ransom Frost. Nicholas Slayman. Jocelyn Angela Sutanto. Evan Frederick Moat Williams. Sophie Williams. Miguel Angel Yachi Orego. For the Bachelor of Engineering, Civil with Honours, Chin Guao. Weligama Paligurage Lashni Pamudika. For the Bachelor of Engineering, Electrical and Electronics with Honours, Lachlan James Marion. For the Bachelor of Engineering, Electronics and Communications with Honours, Wenchi Wei. For the Bachelor of Engineering, Mechanical with Honours, Chao Liu. Raj Kumar Gurung. For the Bachelor of Marine and Antarctic Science with Honours, Rihanna Jasmine Bell. For the Bachelor of Marine and Antarctic Science with Honours, Physical Oceanography, Jiran Liu. Deputy Chancellor, it's my pleasure to invite my colleague, Professor Juliana Riley-Wapstra, to continue the presentation of graduates and diplomats.
For Bachelor of Natural Environment and Wilderness Studies with Honours, Kate Irene Pratt. For Bachelor of Science with Honours, Max Gustav Brereton. Hugh Francis James Oxborough. Joe David Wilson. For Master of Agriculture and Food Sciences, Crop Science and Plant Health, Marisha Chalorgan. Taiba Islam Khan. Krina Yagnik Modi. Sarika Sivankuti. For Master of Agriculture and Food Sciences, Food Microbiology, Pratima Kaki. Fu Tien Tran. Fatima Munishmadi Umatia. For Master of Agriculture and Food Sciences, Sustainable Agricultural Systems, Bepichana Gwatam. Rupa Girame. Manisha Giri. Arjun Gurung. Manika Rani. Mahad Suna. For Master of Economic Geology, Jessica Askew. Joel Blake. Lucy Jones. For Master of Environmental Geospatial Science, Pei Liang. For Master of Information Technology and Systems, Amanjit Kaur. Asif Hassan Amiz. Bright Ulawa Bemaga Atiba. Provakar Butuara. Bibek Basnet. Brashish. Orkins Marori Charles. Sharma Mazabeen Chowdhury. Parav Girdha. Rashib Guha. Eko Tree Handoko. Timron Hu. Kuldeep Kaur. Manvir Kaur. Diwash Kanal. Sujin Kim. Kamal Preet. Yiji Lu. Mandeep Kaur. Kensuke Nakaya. Navdeep Kaur. Zifien Nguyen. Jean Duen Nguyen. Nomita Odari. Binay Panta. Nelson Burnell Perez. Ramandeep Kaur. Paraz Sharma. Jianrong Wang. YC Wong. Jiawan Wu. Yang Yichen. Amandeep Kaur. For Master of Marine and Antarctic Science, Kiasera Berglund. Isabella Stephanie Diaz Santibinez. Elise Lauren Hoare. Yuki Ishikawa. Isis Daniela Londano Chaparro. Manashanok Pedwang Yan. Caitlin Grace Slater. Aparajita Swami. For Master of Planning, Louise Elizabeth Ann Jolly. Sarah Afiwong Uwak. For Master of Professional Engineering, Civil and Structural, Yogendra Kaki. Puya Salehi. Azure Ajo. For Master of Professional Engineering, Electronics and Communications, Jessica Suzanne Brown. Kasan Priya Vitana. For Master of Professional Engineering, Mechanical, Jude Chuklea Ejakum. Mai Kawano. Yiran Zhang. For Master of Professional Engineering, Renewable Energy and Electrical Power, Zhu Tiem Duan. Himson Shun Ko. For Master of Protected Area Conservation, Judith Chismarik. Adela Margaret Yamush. For Master of Information, Technology and Systems, Deepika Rani. Deputy Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of graduates and diplomats from the College of Sciences and Engineering.
I now call upon Professor Eric Wopstra, representing the Pro-Vice-Chancellor for Graduate Research, to present those graduates who qualified for a research higher degree in graduate research.
Deputy Chancellor, research is one of the major activities of the University of Tasmania, and the strength and diversity of our research is reflected in our consistent world-class performance across a breadth of disciplines. This research excellence makes a real difference, having an impact right across Tasmania and from here across Australia and the world. Our higher degree research graduates may make very significant contributions to these research activities, and for it is their hunger for understanding and dedication to research that enables the generation of new knowledge through analysis, innovation, and insight. We greatly value our higher degree graduate researchers and recognise the excellence and importance of their work across a wide variety of disciplines. Deputy Chancellor, it gives me great pleasure to present to you the new higher degree research graduates. Deputy Chancellor, you have admitted Johnny Grenang Asa to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Dr. Johnny Grenang Asa is a senior chief with the Royal Norwegian Navy. He has shown how small, affordable satellites in low Earth orbit can support maritime telemedicine, search and rescue at sea, and fight illegal, unreported and unregulated fishing. Deputy Chancellor, Dr. Johnny Grenang Asa. Deputy Chancellor, I present to you Ali Halal S. Als-Allah. Dr. Als-Allah's study explores high-speed catamaran structural challenges due to wave impacts. It introduces novel methods to detect and classify slams and to determine their location, emphasising the importance of ride control systems for vessel design and safety. Deputy Chancellor, Dr. Ali Halal S. Als-Allah. Deputy Chancellor, I present to you Dipendra Bhattarai. Dr. Dipendra used satellite and drone imagery to advance remote sensing techniques for identifying factors contributing to artificial nighttime light and their sources, providing practical implications for policymakers and urban planners pursuing sustainable lighting solutions. Deputy Chancellor, Dr. Dipendra Bhattarai. Deputy Chancellor, I present to you Llewellyn Joseph Coates. Dr. Coates' research focused on how pharmaceutical industries transition to continuous manufacturing aimed at expediting development and sustainability encounters challenges in real-time reaction monitoring. Dr. Coates' research addresses these challenges by developing a compact analyser aiming to overcome limitations and aligning with the industry's commitment to sustainable manufacturing practices. Deputy Chancellor, Dr. Llewellyn Joseph Coates. Deputy Chancellor, I present to you Ryan Condy. Dr. Condy investigated synthetic modification of cannabinoid molecules extracted from cannabis. He developed a robust and efficient synthetic pathway to potential new therapeutic agents. This research has provided valuable insight into previously underexplored area of chemical synthesis. Deputy Chancellor, Dr. Ryan Condy. Deputy Chancellor, I present to you Ben Jacob French. Dr. French's thesis uses a fire and biodiversity simulation, a pencil pine restoration field trial, and a collaborative grassland burning experiment to improve restoration practices in flammable ecosystems which have been degraded following British colonisation of Australia. Deputy Chancellor, Dr. Ben Jacob French. Deputy Chancellor, I present to you Colin Lindsay Jones. Dr. Jones examined the chemistries and isotopes of the Devonian granites of north-east Tasmania and his mantle-derived xenoliths associated with them. His research found a mixture of sources for the granites explained by the presence of the subduction zone near the terrain in the Cambrian. Deputy Chancellor, Dr. Colin Lindsay Jones. Deputy Chancellor, I present to you Chun Lu Yu Lau. Dr. Lau investigated naval architecture based on sea trial data and computational fluid dynamics. He developed and published the forcing function method to reduce the probability of passenger seasickness, evaluate ship motion, and accelerate the ship design process using CFD. Deputy Chancellor, Dr. Chun Yu Lau. Deputy Chancellor, I present to you Ankur Lawachab. Dr. Ankur explored distributed ledger technology, addressing its applicability, formal analysis and interoperability. His work provides a roadmap for DLT's efficient development and deployment, thereby advancing our understanding and broadening its impact across domains like energy management and supply chain. Deputy Chancellor, Dr. Ankur Lawachab. Deputy Chancellor, I present to you Malika Louise Misson. Dr. Misson's thesis investigates how precipitation timing and quantity, coupled with elevated CO2 levels, affect temperate grasslands in southeast Tasmania. Findings revealed carbon dioxide's varied impact on physiology and growth, shedding light on future grassland responses to climate change. Deputy Chancellor, Dr. Malika Louise Misson. Deputy Chancellor, I present to you Nishant Ashok Kumar Modi. Dr. Nishant investigated engineering techniques to enhance the performance of latent heat thermal energy storage systems for sustainable solar hot water production. By optimising the storage geometry, he contributed valuable new knowledge to the field of mechanical engineering. Deputy Chancellor, Dr. Nishant Ashok Kumar Modi. Deputy Chancellor, I present to you Manoj Nair. Dr. Nair designed a new learning resource ranking algorithm and LMS module to help high school teachers personalise their teaching. He found a positive impact of this new instructional design on student engagement in learning and consequently on their academic achievement. Deputy Chancellor, Dr. Manoj Nair. Deputy Chancellor, I present to you Catherine May Allahead. Dr. Allahead investigated how young school sharks will be physiologically impacted by environmental variations as water temperatures and salinities fluctuate more rapidly due to climate change. School sharks were significantly affected by the simulated conditions which could threaten their already endangered population. Deputy Chancellor, Dr. Catherine May Allahead. Deputy Chancellor, I present to you Penelope Polly Pascoe. Dr. Pascoe investigated the use of nitrogen-stable isotope analysis as a cost and time-effective tool for assessing the recovery of ecosystem functioning on seabird islands following the eradication of invasive mammals. Deputy Chancellor, Dr. Penelope Polly Pascoe. Deputy Chancellor, I present to you Jingtong Zhao. Dr. Zhao developed and encompassed comprehensive modelling of fish growth, feed intake and waste production for salmon in an experimental recirculating aquaculture system, simulating individual growth differences in salmon cohorts. It reveals individual growth characteristics and aids aquaculture management. Deputy Chancellor, Dr. Jingtong Zhao. Deputy Chancellor, I present to you Tejas Ribeiro file sticker. Dr. File Sticker investigated how hybridisation has impacted the evolution of Tasmanian eucalypts. She showed that hybridisation is helping expand the geographic range of rare eucalypt, and that hybridisation allows species to occupy atypical environments, leading to the evolution of localised subspecies. Deputy Chancellor Dr. Tejas Ribeiro file sticker. Deputy Chancellor, I present to you Jacob Schwalbel. Dr. Schwalbel investigated the optimal growing conditions for microscopic life stages of southern Australian kelp. He found strong effects of density, nutrient availability, seasonality and source location on growth and development. The results have implications for aquaculture, conservation and ecological modelling. Deputy Chancellor Dr. Jacob Schwalbel. Deputy Chancellor, I present to you Mylin Zhao. Dr. Zhao investigated the rate and distribution of DNA recombination in the barley genome. She developed a new method to identify distorted regions of DNA that have the potential to stabilise barley grain production in the face of climate change. Deputy Chancellor, Dr. Mylin Zhao. And Deputy Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of graduates from Graduate Research.
It is now my great pleasure to introduce to you Ms. Rihanna Jasmine Bell, who graduated today with a Bachelor of Marine and Antarctic Science with honours. Rihanna will now give the valedictory address on behalf of the cohort of students graduating today.
Lovely. It's a better height anyway, I can see. Thank you. I'd like to begin by acknowledging the Palawa people as the traditional owners and ongoing custodians of Nipaluna Lutruwita and pay deep respect to their elders, past and present, as well as those who were unable to make elder status. Chancellors, distinguished guests, members of the university, family, friends, and my fellow graduates. It is an honour to speak today on behalf of our cohort. I feel incredibly lucky to have studied at UTAS here in my beautiful home state. Firstly, I'd like to thank our support systems, from classmates to university staff, as well as friends and family, who've encouraged and supported us throughout our studies. The awards, diplomas and degrees that we are celebrating today are a privilege to receive, one which many are not afforded. So I'm grateful for having had this opportunity. During my time at IMAS, I've had the privilege of learning from some truly exceptional staff members. Just like the graduates here today, these individuals come from an array of backgrounds, each with their own strengths, expertise, and personal experiences. Their ability to collectively harness these differences and achieve positive outcomes for both the environment and our society are what make IMAS and UTAS an exceptional place to study. I feel hope for the future, knowing that the graduates in the room and those that follow us will have learned from the extraordinary individuals such as these. Curiosity and a passion for the marine environment are what led me to UTAS, but it wasn't until the end of my undergrad degree that I realised I wanted to further understand and protect these environments, to dive deeper. Over the past year, I completed my honours research project on seaweed co-culture with salmon aquaculture, where I did literally that. I learned more life lessons during this time than I could possibly cover in one speech, but my take-home messages for everyone today are to continue asking questions because there is always more to learn. Continue to push yourselves and have the courage to seek out new challenges. We are so much more capable than we realise. And finally, be sure to stop every now and again and appreciate how far you've come. Life is the journey, and every milestone is worth celebrating. With that in mind, before we leave today to embark on our next chapter, take this moment to reflect on the challenges you as an individual have faced and overcome throughout your studies. Be proud of what you have achieved, and remember that while we have differences, and these make us strong as individuals, there is greater strength in taking those differences and working as one. Congratulations, and thank you.
Well done, Rihanna. It's a big honour to be the valedictorian, and you did a beautiful job, and it's obviously got a huge future. Well done on that speech and on your degree today. Thank you. Now everyone can relax, including Rihanna. As we near the end of the ceremony, I would like to take the opportunity to encourage each of our graduates to acknowledge the contribution of friends and family who have supported them on their way to graduation today, helping out when things were tough and celebrating their successes. In so many ways, graduation is a collective achievement, and I now invite our graduates to stand and turn and express your gratitude to those who have supported you with a round of applause. Thank you. Please be seated. As you celebrate your graduation today, you join over 156,000 graduates who have taken their University of Tasmania experience to all continents around the world and across more than 130 countries. Please remember that while you have graduated today, you are not leaving the university. As alumni, you have joined a very special community, and I do hope that you will keep in touch. Graduation ceremonies represent a very special moment, and being here with you all today could not be more important or uplifting for me or for any of my colleagues up here on the stage. Please enjoy the rest of the day with your families and friends. Professor Koutoulis and I now invite you, your family and guests to refreshments in the function room at the back of the ceremony hall. I now ask you all to stand while the procession retires, and I invite you to follow us. Thank you and well done.